I'm sorry. I had my sleep schedule fixed. I had it fixed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm still pretty tired, so I might just be up for like an hour or so, but I'm sorry. I am. I did have it fixed. It was fine. I tried to lay down and I just kept like I kept farting. I just kept farting. It's not even I just kept farting. It's not even a joke. I just kept farting like I was gonna shit my pants, okay? And also my nose is very dehydrated. It's very dry. It's hard. So I'm gonna bore myself to sleep with Halo 4. I can't wait for Master Chief to be like, Cortana, why are you angry? And Cortana to be like, literally Cortana talking to Master Chief. Chief, I'm rampant. Cortana, please don't go rampant. Oh yeah, Chief. It's Halo 4. Oh yeah, I got my 3090 installed. Yeah, we're safe. Oh. Oh. That's the Halo song. You know that one? You know, little ditty? You know the little ditty? That's the Halo song. It goes, "Wah." Yes, Bubby, I hear you. No, I had a 3090. It exploded because of Halo 2. Halo 2 destroyed my 3090. So hopefully Halo 4 won't do that. Halo 2 blew a fuse in my 3090. Hi, Bubby. Oh man, I got congested to shit. I got one of those little Vicks Vapor Rub nose sprays. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Start the mission. I don't care if I lose my progress. Wait, no, cancel. Don't go to mission 2. Do the prologue. Asshole. It blew a fuse because you kept balding the Marines. Listen, if I see a Marine in the Halo universe and I see they have a full head of hair, bald. If I have to make them bald, I will make them bald. I will baldify any Halo Marine that I want to, okay? How's your day been? I don't know. I streamed Rise of the Tomb Raider. I DM'd Folk and Dagger, which is a D&D podcast that I'm done. Why didn't it start? Yes. I did my Dungeon Master stuff for Folk and Dagger, which is a D&D podcast that I am the Dungeon Master for. And you should check it out and watch it. It's a good show. And I love being a part of it. Probably the best session we've ever had. Or at least, like, my favorite session that we had. Episode 20. Big head. Big head. Why you look like Jimmy Neutron? Is that the Halo? Is that Halo Man?
Tell me about the children.
Tell me about the kid with the Jimmy Neutron head. Is this live action or is this like really good CG? It's really good CG, ain't it? James, is this live action? The Halo 4 cinematics. Wow!
You kidnapped them.
James is taking a shit downstairs. I just wanted to yell. They made those kids buff. Damn! They injected those kids with bovine supplements.
The result was the ultimate soldier.
3/4 cow, 1/4 man. John 117.
When the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
John 117.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world
I
after
committed war
another
crimes for the
fell.
greater good.
When my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and
I committed war
extinction,
crimes for the
no
greater
one was
good.
concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified.
My work saved the human race.
4 and 5, Halo 4 and 5
The
suck.
Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped.
They suck. There are a myriad of different reasons why Halo 4 and 5 suck.
The others
Halo 4 is
before
at
you
least
were naval
playable.
intelligence, but
Halo
you-
5 is literally
Something
sludge.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization, and
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to
Halo
maintain
420, am I right? Let me just...
efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because...
What about
he
Halo
was
6?
at
I
his
like
core
Infinite a lot.
broken?
I'll replay it again.
What does drama
Infinite's really
do with
good.
this?
If I could say anything about Infinite, I wish it evolved more on like an open world genre. I'd say after ruminating on it for a little while, I do
His
wish it did
file
some
reads missing in
more
action.
things a little bit differently.
Catherine,
But I think it's better than 4 and 5.
Spartans never die.
Your mistake is seeing
And 3
Spartans
and
as
3. I'd say
military
better than
hardware.
4, 5, and 3 campaign
Our
wise.
Spartans are humanity's
Um,
next step.
I don't think 1, 2 ODS to your
Destiny.
reach. I think it's the right like middle.
Do not
I think
underestimate them.
middle ground. I at first I think I loved it a lot, but I think I'm about middle ground on it
Do
now.
not underestimate.
Mostly because I feel as though when it comes to the open world segments, it I don't want to be like fucking generic game reviewer. It didn't innovate enough. I think throwing fusion coils is fun as fuck. I think the grappling hook is awesome. I just didn't. I after walking away and sitting on it for a while, I don't think it was as memorable for me. And that may be because of age, that may be because of how I think about games nowadays. But I think Infinite's a really good game. Multiplayer has its own set of problems. But I think Infinite Campaign is very good. But I think it's about middle of the road for me. It's the best 343 Halo for sure. Like, I'm willing to say that. Why is it so quiet? It's so silent. Halsey, speak up. Yeah, I think it could have had more cool set pieces, maybe. Maybe I was looking for more explosions, more bombastic segments. Maybe I felt like it was missing 1 or 2 campaign levels. Overall, I enjoyed it. I'm sitting on it for a while. I'm gonna have to replay through it again. Because I did really like it. There she is. Gorgana. I did really like Infinite. I just think I am, ruminating on it still. Halo 3 campaign is my favorite. After I kind of realized that Halo 3 is just the entire third act of Halo 2, I think I like 2 way more than 3. I think Halo 3 might be my least favorite of the Bungie games for campaign. Especially once I realized, yeah, this is just Act 3 for Halo 2, but stretched the fuck out, especially replaying it recently. I think Halo 3 is good. I think the problem that I have with it is it's just the entire third act of Halo 2.
Wake up, Chief. I need you.
And because of that, and like you don't get to play as the Arbiter, Halo 2 made me more angry. But I think I might put Halo 2 a little bit above 3.
You've been out for a while.
Oh, Tube?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Oh,
Why
Tube?
did you wake me?
Yeah, I mean, Infinite, I don't know, I'm still kind of sitting on it. Like I'm still processing Infinite.
You wrote your G's firmware while you were out.
And I realized I don't like boss fights very much
Activating the ship's gravity generator.
in Halo at all. I mean, that's any of the Halos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
You mean story-wise or game-wise? I think story-wise.
Seems like old times.
Is Infinite's honeymoon finally wearing off? I want to
I
say
thought you never asked.
no, because I still really liked it.
We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple jacks.
I still really liked it. I think I'm just, it's my favorite of the 343 Halos. But I'm still like,
Wouldn't bet on it.
3 gameplay-wise, fucking ooh, love it. 3 story-wise, eh. But 3 gameplay-wise, I fucking love everything about 3 gameplay-wise. Like, don't get me wrong, Halo 3 multiplayer, literally iconic for me. Probably my favorite multiplayer. Like, all of the classic maps, all of the fucking pitch goddamn fucking perfect multiplayer fun. Halo 3 multiplayer is literally a linchpin of my life. Overall, Halo 3 might end up being my favorite Halo game
4 years,
if you
7 months, 10
include the multiplayer. But story-wise and story-wise, I just feel like it was lacking. It felt almost like filler.
High intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
It's not dog shit like Halo 4, so, or dog shit like Halo 5.
It's directly above us.
Do I have pistol? No.
The elevator doors look sealed tight.
I think Infinite for me, maybe Infinite like might be missing.
Be careful.
Really is like, honestly, might be the Flood. Like, I fucking love the Flood. I do. I love the Flood. I love how crunchy they are. I don't like how Halo is T for teen now. I think it's still good. I just am kind of... Multiplayer, I'm just like, oh my fucking god. Please, like, get the fucking multiplayer set up. Like, properly. We need more content, please. I'm sick of the maps in Halo Infinite multiplayer. I can't play it really anymore. I got about 15 hours, I think, in a multiplayer, and I'm just like, eh. Oh, yep, QTE's in a Halo game. Good shit.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably...
You gotta love it.
We should be careful.
You gotta love it. Oh, wrong button. Shit, I forgot. Yep, I gotta change my settings. I forgot. Whoops. Oh no, micro-wise, it's the most brain-dead any Bungie game has been, microtransaction-wise. Bungie needs to get their shit together. Absolutely. Bungie, or sorry, not Bungie, I said Bungie. 343 needs to get their shit together. 343 needs to get their shit together multiplayer-wise. The campaign's fine. Fine to good. I mean, the best thing about the campaign is all the little Easter eggs they've hidden in the open world. Honestly, Easter eggs, how they treat Chief's character now. Cortana's fucking gone, finally. We're not sitting on Cortana bad, Cortana bad, Cortana bad. She go brain bad. Right?
The good news is
Cortana bad. Welcome to the new Halo game. Hey yo, Cortana's bad. Remember when Cortana had those fucking stupid fucking machines? Also, like, everything related to the Protheans and the Forerunners, aside from the Halo rings, looks dog shit. I'm gonna say it, aesthetically, the Prometheans and the Guardians, lol. I just got killed by the drop pod, lol. Everything related to the Prometheans and the Guardians looks dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Like aesthetics-wise, dog shit. Prometheans look absolutely like garbage, though. Like, fucking, they are dog. I'm sorry. Every time I see them, they are dog shit. Every time I see the Prometheans, all I can think of is, that's awful.
We've got bigger problems.
It's awful, it's dog shit, get fucked.
On an intercept course.
I mean, level-wise, the Forerunner stuff looks fine still. Maybe in 4 and 5, it looks fine-ish. But fucking holy goddamn motherfucking shit. Do the new factions, the new Covenant and Halo 4 look like dog shit. The Prometheans look like dog shit. They're just dog shit. The design is fine-ish. If you like grew up with if you grew up with Bionicle, maybe you're fine. Maybe you're like, oh, the Prometheans actually look really cool. I like how they look like Dollar Tree Bionicle knockoffs. What about the Jackals? Probably dog shit. They're part of the Covenant. I haven't seen them in Halo 4 for a long time. I haven't played this game in like 3 years. I think I beat it. I don't remember a single thing about it. That's really telling when I don't remember a single thing about a video game. Except for the dog shit fake Bionicles. They're dog shit. I'm sorry. The Prometheans are dog shit. They are bile. They are vomit. They are the worst fucking aesthetic decision 343 has made. Aside from fucking up the Covenant and making them look like fucking, I don't know. They look like inhalers. Like, oh, I have asthma. Time to get a hit.
That cruiser's shields are down. Assuming they don't raise them, that missile's gonna be one heck of a surprise.
The fucking Covenant. Forerunner stuff in 4 and 5 is incapable of standing still and have silver look with blue ass lights that constant lens flare. It's visual nausea. It is visual nausea at its finest. Oh no! And at least the Covenant fucking are almost the same. A suicide grunt, yep. I don't, 343... Halo Infinite is a sign that 343 kind of knows what they're doing when it comes to Halo now. And I say that because kind of. Because the more I think about Halo Infinite, the more I kind of cool off on it. Not that I'm in the firm camp of I hate this game, just, yeah, I liked it. Do I remember most of it? No. I'm kind of blissfully, like, I'm kind of just forgetting about Infinite more and more. But that's why I'm gonna replay it at some point on Legendary. I remember there was a guy with a hammer and a guy with a sword who was invisible. You had to fight them. I remember the neat, like, little outposts. They're not memorable at all. The outposts are, like, they're not, I'm gonna be fucking completely crystal clear. Some of the cool, like, unique weapons are awesome, but Jesus fucking Christ, I can't remember a single outpost from Halo Infinite. I think I blew up fuel tanks. I think I blew up fuel tanks. That's it. What the worst Halo is 5, no question. I still think Halo 5 is the best Bungie, or 343. Or sorry, Halo Infinite is the best 343 Halo. And Halo 5 is the worst Halo. Without question. Cause like, I understand it if you like Halo 4-ish, I kind of get it. I kind of get liking Halo 4, I guess. But if you like Halo 5, you're brain dead. Absolutely brain. Like, you have no thoughts in your head. You're empty. You're a vessel.
We're just about there.
I would say repetitiveness of the map in Infinite is also a problem. Like I said, the best 343 game, but I've really cooled off on it. I do like how the Needler sounds in 4. You know what? I'll give it that. It feels chunky. Die. I get him. There we go. Gotcha. Tricked you. Fooled you. Honestly, after replaying through all the Halo games is good because it reminds me that Halo CE might end up being my favorite Halo again, which is really weird to say, I know. But replaying all the Halo games again, kind of making me feel like my best of list might go 1, 2, Reach, ODST, 3, Infinite, 4, 5. I don't think I'm forgetting one. Ah, Halo Wars. That might be my Halo list. I might put 1 above everything else. If we're talking like campaign. I might actually put 1 above everything else.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left.
I know I'd put Reach above 3 and ODST.
You'll have to prime the launch for
What about
ignition.
Fireteam Raven? Oy, I don't know what that is. Is that one of the Spartan? Is that one of the fucking phone games? The concussion rifle. Don't get away from me. Why the fuck is there no gravity? Stop moving. Stop!
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
Oh, what is this BR? Oh, ew. Oh, this is fucking gross. This is gross. This is fucking disgusting. This BR is fucking disgusting. This BR fucking sucks.
You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
I have no ew. Ew. Ew.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
This BR is garbage. Ew.
Chief, you
Oh,
need
this
to find
fucking
the missile
blows.
controls.
I'm sorry. This fucking sucks, dude. Oh my god. It's an arcade game? I never played a Halo arcade game.
Ignition.
Cortana.
It's nothing.
Bah, bah,
Just
bah,
get to
bah.
the launch station.
Ew. That blow up. Kill the jackal. There we go. Get the jackal gun. I saw that sniper. It was coming
You
down.
need to find the missile controls.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck. Dude. Fucking holy shit.
You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
Fuck off. Show me the jackal. Where's that asshole at? Got him. I don't have a problem popping heads and making deads. Fuck over here. Don't shoot your green fucking orbs at me. I am not a boy who will accept your orb. I refuse to accept your orb. Oh, come on. There's fucking fall off on the concussion rifle in space. Get fucked. Oh, no gravity. Well, except for your guns. Get fucked.
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
Oh, Cortana, shut the fuck up. Oh, grenades also do that. It's physics. Basic physics. I'm dead. Halo 4 grunts are not funny little dudes. Oh yeah, that's right. They ruined one of my favorite. They ruined Halo. I forgot. Thank you, 343. Thank you for reminding me. 343 ruined Halo. I'd forgotten. It's like 343 Hate Brigade. Remember when 343 ruined Halo with Halo 4 and 5? Then Halo Infinite's like decent. So it's like we forgive them for 4 and 5? Not really. I'm dead again, aren't I? Why do I fucking have this thing? I'd rather have a fucking needler. Jesus Christ. At least with a needler I can fucking do something. I'm not even gonna fight. Not even gonna fight. Come here. Not even fighting you. No. Oh, not dead, because I forgot about the jackal. I want to, like, shoot myself in the head. This is dreadful.
Cortana.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch.
I'm honest, I'm having a fucking terrible time. This is dreadful. Oh my fucking god. Literally a showcase of fucking how unfun this is. Big, giant, open spaces with enemies that can hit you from a billion yards away. Love it. Oh yeah, the Prometheans haven't even showed up yet. I'm just fighting the basic Covenant, and they all have fucking laser vision. Every gun is a precision weapon. Well, you know, not a plasma pistol. Can't say the plasma pistol's a precision weapon, Brendan. The fucking Covenant carbine, please. Just escape. Please just escape. Launch it. Whatever I'm launching, fucking launch it. I'll just ignore him, I guess.
Hey, the blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared.
Oh no, fight more.
Get down there.
I don't even take out the other ones. Oops. And I oopsed. Also, why so little ammo? Why the fuck do I have so little ammo? I miss Halo 1. I miss feeling like Master Chief actually carried the amount of ammo that a super soldier would carry, and not like a normal soldier. I miss Halo 1. I'll just shoot this guy in the feet until he's dead. Reload. This is on heroic, yeah. Damn, I miss having ammo. Remember when Halo was fun? Oh, well, 72 is the amount of ammo that a normal... Oh, see, assault rifle only like fucking 200 bullets, though? Ugh. This is fine, I guess. This is a normal Norman. Did the enemies I just didn't kill, like, disappear? What happened? Oh my fucking god. Are they dead? Cool. I gotta do this manually. I hope it's a QTE. I hope it's innovative. I hope it's an innovative cutscene. I hope this is innovative. I hope this is innovative. I hope this innovates. I hope this cutscene innovates. Damn, I hope this Dyson Pier is innovative. Damn, I hope this is innovative. Damn, that's pretty innovative right there. Look at that innovative cutscene. Damn, this is innovative. So innovative. What an innovative video game, 343. It's so innovative. Incredibly innovative. Look at that. You know what's really innovative about this is this looks like a ring. So innovative.
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now, can we worry about the giant metal planet? It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface.
Damn, getting sucked in the hole? This is so innovative.
Dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going
Damn,
to
I hope
tear
this
us apart.
doesn't suck me in.
Where are the closest escape pods.
Aft vehicle bay.
Damn, I hope I get away. Otherwise, this is so innovative. So innovative. So innovative. Let me in the escape pod. I got an escape pod. Let me escape into the pod. Let me pod escape. Don't worry, Master Chief. We'll just get you out of here. You don't have to worry about it. You'll just escape freely. Come on, Chief. This is a cool set piece. Come on, Chief. You gotta do the cool set piece.
All but one of the grab generators just went dark.
Come on, Chief. This is a set piece. Do a set piece, just like Uncharted. Escape the bloat up. You remember the Pillar of Autumn? This is just like that, but big. That guy don't even care. That guy don't even care. They 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 don't even care. Grunts don't even care. They don't even care. Oh no. How horrible. I will not escape this big Dyson sphere. This is horrid. I hope Chief doesn't say anything wacky and funny like, damn, I thought I finished this fight. If I control anything here? Oh no, this is just the game's play. There, yeah, okay.
The escape pods.
Negative. Look out.
I feel like that's one thing Infinite does pretty well is you actually feel like you're playing the segments that aren't cutscenes. Chief's dead. Game's over. Aesthetically, Halo 4 looks like essentially it's the most Halo 4 and Halo 5 are the two most corporate looking games I've ever seen. That might be like the best way for me to describe the aesthetic in Halo 4 and 5 is they're the most corporate looking games I've ever seen. Everything looks like an action figure. Everything looks like it was made to be sold. I kind of just hate it.
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash.
Like, I don't mind the
Something was wrong even
Cortana
before the dawn.
story very much.
Really?
It's more the look and the gameplay. The guns feel chunky. That's a positive thing.
Cortana.
I got some fat ass guns. My guns got big fat asses.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey.
Chief,
We need to find Halsey.
Also,
please.
they had 4 years
She can fix you.
I won't
in game
recover from
time.
rampancy, Chief.
They had 4 years in game time to do any story they wanted, and they decided, oh yeah, you know
She
what?
can fix this.
Let's do Cortana's ass is too fat for her own brain.
Make a girl a promise you can't keep.
Let's skip ahead
We
4
need to
years so that Cortana can go a bunko bongo.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we
See
did.
though, one thing 343 kind of nailed, sense of scale.
Plenty.
That's one thing that's really hard to imitate for Bungie.
We still need a ride home.
I will say one thing I quite like that I think 343 did well is sense of scale and chunky fat ass guns. Cause I like this. I like this. I like some of these scenes. Aga googa, googa baba booba. What I don't like is none of the Marines are none of the elites or grunts are speaking English. Which is like, why? Why would you do this? The grunts are funny. Grunts are supposed to be funny. They're supposed to be funny. So Halo Reach, I think, as well. Like, they're supposed to be funny. Make them funny. Halo Reach I kind of get, because it takes place way before. But, like, did they change languages? I don't... Like, did they just swap... They're just like, what the fuck? I forgot this existed. Gabba boo boo ba. Gabba gabba boo ba. Baba boo boo ba. Ba ba boo 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 ba boo ba. Oh, hey, oh, look, there's a grunt right over there. Ba ba boo boo bee ba ba boo ba.
See the waypoint on your HUD.
Yeah, and Halo CE Anniversary looks like dog shit, so... Yeah, I said Halo Reach. Halo Reach didn't have them speaking English either, but at least it made sense. Halo 4 be like, we gotta be serious so we can finish this fight. Then Halo 5 be like, Nathan Fillion, John Locke, they'll run around and Nathan Fillion says Bazinga. At least everybody can agree Halo 5 is dog shit. Halo 4 is somehow divisive. Like, somehow divisive. Somehow divisive. I don't know how, but somehow it's divisive. I mean, I know the story was more 343's because I watched a bit of a behind-the-scenes video, and one of the lead writers, I think his mother was going through, she had dementia. So it was a really personal story, and that's kind of neat that somebody kind of put a personal story like that into Halo. However, that story led directly into Halo 5, and this dog shit, so I can't forgive them. I mean, I can, because, like, a personal touching story is neat. But on the other hand, Halo 4.
Warthogs, and still in one piece.
Warthog.
Nice to see your
Hope there are no soldiers that were awake. Bazinga. I have no problem hating Halo 4. Like, no problem. No problem hating Halo 4, no problem hating Halo 5. I think some of the aesthetic stuff is dog shit and some of it's neat.
I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up,
Warthog.
it is possible that getting home could help you find a solution.
Like, it's weird how Halo 4 can look really fucking stunning and also awful.
As far as I know,
Also, I don't think the
only
music
AI
is that
ever
bad.
generated from living tissues.
I really do
Known
think
as
that
the
enemy
Halcyon
design,
cells. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by
Weapon
replicating the
design,
same conditions. But that
and the
means
actual
getting back
combat
home
arenas
soon.
suck. So I think Halo 4 can be really divisive for people, depending on what you fixate on. I just think the Prometheans are the dumbest fucking idea in the entire world. And I swear to God, if they do the Endless in some dog shit, dumbass way in Halo fucking Infinite,
Do you think there's
343 is gonna have to be really fucking careful with the Endless.
His behavior is odd. Hostiles.
I really do think that 343, they've got it now, right? Like, this game could have been given to worse developers. Oh no, the 343 hog is clutter. Literally cluttered up to shit. Like, that's 343, like Halo 4 and Halo 5 in a nutshell. Literally visual nausea. That's what I like about Infinite so much, is everything is, like, simplified in the best ways. Infinite's not, like, it doesn't look like an action figure. It doesn't look like I'm playing a toy soldier game in Infinite. Halo 4 and Halo 5 literally are like, I'm playing with my toy soldiers! I learned so much! That's the best way I can personally describe, but like 343's aesthetic in Halo 4 and Halo 5. Literally, I play with my toys! I love the Halo game! Like, awful. It's just awful. Of course, that's a personal opinion. You know, that's my opinion. Is that guy alive or dead? I'm confused on this point. What the fuck is happening? This world looks like a Mass Effect 1 world. I'm not afraid of saying that. Not afraid to be a little greasy. But I hate Halo 4. I'm playing it, and then I'm playing Halo 5. And I'm gonna dunk on Halo 4 the whole time. I have no problem dunking on Halo 4. I don't think anybody should. I think if it's your if you personally like it, cool. Halo 4 is one of those games where I can understand if you like parts of it. I will explain why I don't like it. Halo 5, nobody has any excuse to like it. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody has any excuse to like Halo 5. Zero. There is nothing redeeming about Halo 5. Maybe the multiplayer, I guess, is neat. I can't think of anything redeeming. I think I can defend parts of Halo. I can defend fucking die. I can defend parts of Halo 4. But I cannot defend 5. 5 is absolute shit dog shit. But I fucking hate. I hate that I'm playing Toy Story the video game. Toy Story video game on one of the Mass Effect planets. Literally a dog shit. I don't know what it is. The sense of scale is cool and infuriating. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Blue Team finally getting into a game is redeemable. It would be if they had characters. It would be if they were characters, yeah. Since they're not characters in Halo 5, I don't care. Hey, Chief, here's a mission. What's the point of the mission? This is the point of the mission. Hey, Chief, what's the point of the mission? This is the point of the mission. Mission. Oh, Chief, what's the point of the mission? The point of the mission. Hey, Chief, let's stand around in this elevator while you tell us what we're doing. We're here because of reasons. Oh, Chief, you're so cool. Oh, you're cool, Chief. I love you, I want to kiss you on the mouth, Chief. What characters in Halo 5? What character? Explain to me! You fucking sit there and you tell me how they were characters in Halo 5! What character? Walking around and going, did it a mission, did it a mission, did it a mission, did it a mission. Is it a character? When does anybody in Halo 5 have like a personal moment? When does anybody in Halo 5 have growth? When does anybody in Halo 5 have personal growth? This is my problem. Sorry, I really despise Halo 5. I fucking hate it. There is not like, this is the problem with me being a Halo fan again thanks to Infinite, is I'm sorry. I can respect Halo 4 opinions. Halo 5 enrages me. Halo 5 actually, like, activates something in my neurons that turns me into a fucking caveman who wants to bash skulls over the head with a fucking goddamn hammer. I'm gonna grab a ball-peen hammer and start slapping myself in the head. That's how bad Halo 5 is for me. 4, it's like, it's kind of bad. Like, it's an earnest attempt. Like, 4 at least I can kind of understand because 343 was like, well, they gave us a Halo, what do we do? How much of this do we keep from Bungie? Like, how much of this do we do original? Any missteps I can understand because of a brand new, like a brand new developer touching a loved franchise. There's always going to be problems. So Halo 4 gets a little bit of a pass from me because I get it. I get it. I do get it. It's tough. It's tough, 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 tough. 44 is the maximum for Needler? Oh god, fuck this game. Have I read any of the Halo books? I read, like, Contact Harvest. Making Cortana the bad guy, also fucking stupid.
We're going to have to find where they're landing first.
Fucking stupid. Halo 4 should have been the end of Cortana. Like, completely the end. And if you were gonna do 5, figure out something brand new. Don't make Cortana the fucking villain. Right? They almost salvage it. Infinite pretty much almost salvages it. Right? I feel. But it's been a very long time since I played 5. I mean, Bungie had a ton of concepts that they could have used. And I'm sure they used a ton of them in Halo 4. 343 probably had access to a bunch of Bungie concepts, and they were like, what do we take from this? What do we use in this? What don't we use in this? What do we use in this? I don't mind Weapon. Weapon, Halo Infinite Story is, like, the best the 343's ever done. Bren, that's literally what happened. Okay, I have to watch this. What is this?
Yes, giant Cortana.
Giant Cortana. There was an alternate very early of the version of the story where when he rediscovered Cortana, she'd like gone berserk with power and wanted to take over Halo in the universe. What happened to that story?
Yeah. Oh, literally cut. Literally cut content. Literally recycling Bungie content. Didn't the writer for Halo 4 like leave too after Halo 4? So didn't they like do the Halo 4 story and then they left 343? Wasn't Halo 5 story actually written by the guy who wrote like the worst Halo comic? Like the most fan-hated Halo comic. And you bring in that guy. Wasn't one of the writers one of the guys who wrote one of the worst Halo comics, and they brought in that guy. They were like, let's bring in that guy. He wrote that dog shit story for Halo. Let's bring in that guy. That's the guy we want to hire. That's the guy we want to hire. Halo 5 dev videos also reminded me of, let me look it up. I'm curious. Halo 5 writer. Halo 5's writer was Brian Reed. Brian Reed. Brian Reed wrote Halo 5. He was employed by Marvel Comics. His first Halo book was Halo Fall of Reach, a comic book adaptation of the comic book adaptation of the Fall of Reach, which let's see, Fall of Reach comic book review. 6 out of 10 on Comic Book Roundup. Yeah, he wrote the Fall of Reach comic book. That was his other credit. He worked for Marvel. He was the lead writer of Spartan Ops. Also wrote Halo Initiation. Which is a 4.6 out of 10 on IGN. It is bad. No good reviews for Halo Initiation, and that's his and his alone. Why would you hire the guy who did not review well to write your new game? Out of the myriad of the pool of talent you could have pulled from, why would you pull that guy? Literally. Out of anybody. Why would you pull the guy who wrote Halo Initiation as your main guy to write Halo 5? The guy who wrote Spartan Ops. Really? Also, at least Halo 4 never feels like you're being, like, fucking talked at. Like, constantly. I mean, you still get talked at constantly. Oh, I hate Halo 5. I dislike Halo 4. There's a difference. I dislike Halo 4. I hate Halo 5. Thank you, Snaxolotl. I hope you have a good time getting back to Florida. Also, every level in 5 starting, like, the fucking, in a, just a dog shit way. Oh, I despise Halo 5. Oh, come here. Let me give you a little kiss. Let me give you a kiss. Let me give you a little kiss.
Elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look.
What the okay, what the fuck, Cortana? Do I gotta take his cramo quambo
I'll run
bull?
a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy.
There is nothing redeeming in Halo 5 because it is dog shit, and anything that is not dog shit is just okay. I mean, I guess multiplayer had some cool moments. Like, it felt like the gameplay was literally designed around multiplayer. Thank you, Snacks Waddle, for the gift sub. Mwah. Appreciate it. Maybe I feel like Halo 5 was designed and it felt like almost multiplayer first.
There, Chief. A console in the back.
But like otherwise, I don't give a shish. That's because everything in Halo 4 and Halo 5 looks like it was designed to be a toy. This is my problem with these games. They look like they're designed to be toys. They don't feel real. Everything in Halo 4 and Halo 5 looks like it was purposefully made to be packaged and sold on Amazon.com. That is my problem. Especially the fucking Guardians. Oh my fucking god. Buy the Guardians playset.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up.
Like nothing has screamed more, make this to look like a toy so we can sell it to man-children, than Halo 4 and Halo 5. Package and sell these nuts. I mean, like I said, Halo 4 criticism, I mean, You don't gotta take it too hard. Halo 5, take it hard. I want you to fucking take it hard. Halo 5 criticism, I want you to fucking take it. I want you to take it and accept it. The game's dog shit. It's not salvageable.
It's all right.
Halo Infinite did its best.
Energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Halo Infinite did its best to try to fix it.
Partially. This type of process.
I mean, multiplayer-wise, Halo 4 and Halo 5 aren't that bad. Really. Like, they're not terrible multiplayer-wise. That was never the problem with them to me.
The Covenant. They found a way inside.
Like, multiplayer in 4 and 5 were never the issue. It's literally, for me, it's just the campaign. 4 and 5 are the two worst Halo campaigns. Without a doubt.
We'll have to locate its twin.
It's unfortunate. And like 4, I give a little bit of a pass, like I said, because 343, that's their first time developing a Halo game. Like they did
They found a way inside.
Opie. Like they did the Anniversary Edition, which is the worst version of any Halo. But it's like, I give them a pass on 4 a little bit. I shouldn't, but I do. God, what's my ability button? Oh, Jesus. I thought it was Q. There we go, it's C. Okay. Come here, bitch. Cause problems. Get stupid. I got one needle. I got one needle. Reload my needle. No, Spartan Ops is just fucking... Everything I've seen on Spartan Ops, and I think I played it or tried to play it, I just...
Yes. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Literally red versus blue fan stuff. If you want to watch red versus blue, you want to play Spartan Ops, you want to play Gribball.
No response. But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use
Fucking
it to
love
track the
Jenga.
ship's
There are
location.
so many better custom game modes than Grippball. I'm not afraid of saying it. I'll say it. There's so many better custom games than Grippball. I don't care. I'll say it. I ain't afraid of saying it. I have no fear. I love Jenga. Jenga, Fat Kid. I hate you, Brendan. Yeah, good. You have bad opinions. This is Halo's fault for making me a Halo fanboy again. I'm out of ammo for both weapons. Ooh, good shit. Oh, fuck, murder, kill, kill, kill. Fuck, murder, kill, kill, kill. Murder, kill.
We can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
Yeah, I'm trying, Gortana. You fucking little creep, you little psycho. Why do they get to hold the big fat charge longer than I get to hold the big fat charge? This is bullshit. I'm gonna play through Halo 5 at some point, yeah. Just so I can be fucking miserable. Murder, kill, 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 murder, kill, murder, kill, murder, kill. Hey, bitch. Hey, bimbo. What do you got there?
That's it. Now quick, to the cartographer.
Yeah, quick. To the cartographer. Oh, I gotta draw myself a little map, am I? Oh. Gonna draw myself a little bit of a picture,
The cartographer keeps acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere.
Brendan, how do you feel about Halo 3's terrible hole-ridden
Doesn't
plot?
want to triangulate.
Halo 3 is just... I don't think it's hole-ridden. I think Halo 3 is the Act 3 of Halo 2. I still think Halo 4 and Halo 5 are worse.
We've already passed through one layer of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside than we did.
I think Halo 3
It's hollow.
is better than Halo 4 and 5.
Let me see if I can figure
I think
out
Halo
how to
3
use coordinates that
is the
doesn't
worst
involve us
Bungie
digging a
Halo.
really big hole.
From a campaign and story standpoint.
There's a terminus on the far side of the complex.
But
We
that's
can
just
portal
because
the
Halo
planet's
3 is
portal there.
literally just the Act 3
What?
of Halo 2 stretched out to a full game.
If we have a shot at getting you back to infinity, we're taking it.
Uh-oh. Went a little crazy.
Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
What do you know about infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
But I mean, yeah, Halo 3, probably wouldn't have existed the way that it did if Halo 2 was, like, fully complete.
Scouts, fortifying the bridge below.
And that's
Stay
probably my like, weirdly, my biggest issue for it. What is this? What is this dumb bullshit? Oh my, I don't even remember that. Oh my god. Like I think I've only beaten this on normal, so excuse me if I fucking forget the gun meta. My nose bleeding? No. Halo fans are just on nostalgia and copium. No, because I literally just replayed through all those games. Like, I haven't played those games in years, and I'm literally replaying them again. And like, you know, that might be big because it's Adamus, but I think Halo is one of the best fucking shooters ever made still.
Scouts, fortifying the bridge below. Stay sharp. Would it have killed you to use the elevator?
I think the Halo series is one of the best fucking shit. I don't have enough brain power. I don't have enough brain power to dispute those points, because I still like Halo 3 more than any of the 343 games. Just because the basic plot of the 343 games have, like, they literally give me brain disease. Except for Infinite, which I like. Infinite's might be better than 3. BioShock Infinite is still unchallenged as the best FPS. That is the worst take I've ever heard in my life. That is the worst take I've ever heard in my entire life. That is the worst take I've ever heard in my entire life, and I present to you one thing. One thing. I have one bit from BioShock Infinite. Just one. Just 3 minutes of your time. 3 minutes of your time. All right? 3 minutes of your time. 3 minutes of your time. All right? To prove to you that BioShock Infinite is not only the worst BioShock game, but fucking sucks. 5 minutes of your time. I'm going to show you a 3-minute clip. I'm going to show you a 3-minute clip. And then I'm going to bring up also why Infinite sucks. Why BioShock Infinite sucks. Here we go. Are you ready? 3-minute clip. I promise. 3-minute clip. And then I'll explain why the gameplay in Infinite sucks.
And now, the 1912 raffle has officially begun!
Mister!
Sorry, no sale.
Silly? There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
What do you know?
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First round!
Okay. I don't even have to play this clip. Here's part 1. Easy. Game suck. Part 2. All the fucking weapons are boring. All the weapons are fucking boring. Don't forget, that's in BioShock Infinite. It's like, oh, racism is bad. But don't forget that they're like, racism is bad. And then the resistance that is like, mostly like, oh man, we're the resistance. Like, we're fighting racism, fighting the good fight. They're also fucking evil. BioShock Infinite is a game for centrists, and the gunplay is dog shit. BioShock 2 has some of the most creative and inventive weapons, especially since you're playing as a big daddy. The rivet gun, the drill, the mini sentry dispenser. BioShock 2 has such fucking, 1, good arenas, and 2, great fucking weapons. BioShock Infinite is literally dog shit, and also the fact that they removed the weapon wheel in a video game series where it's integral to have a weapon wheel, just to shove in dog shit upgrades that literally don't fucking matter if you can't find the fucking gun you like. Oh yeah, I just spent all my fucking money getting the upgrades for these guns. Oh, can't find any of them, can't find any of them, can't find any of them. Cannot find any of them. And on top of that, Brendan, as a black person, it's just cringe that you and other white people are so upset at BioShock. I'm being serious here. This sentiment has only recently come up. I mean, I haven't liked that since Infinite, released. But that's just because, more so, literally going in and being like, the Resistance, good. The Resistance, bad. They're also bad. They're also evil. Both sides are bad. That is my problem. Inherently, my problem with Infinite is it doesn't say anything. Infinite tries to say things, and then it doesn't say anything. If a game has a segment where racism is important to the game, where it's important to the story, like I don't like the baseball part I like to show as like a joke, right? I don't care that much about it. It's more so about the fact that 1, Infinite doesn't say anything. It says nothing. Literally nothing. 2, the Skyhook segments should have been fucking way more important throughout the game. Skyhook is criminally underutilized. And also, they lied so fucking much about what was going to be in the fucking game. On top of that, removing the weapon wheel. On top of that, boring fucking guns. And abilities never felt like they were ever necessary, like they were in BioShock 1 and BioShock 2. My biggest problem is like BioShock 1 and BioShock 2, BioShock 1 more so, is basically written off an Ayn Rand book. I don't even like BioShock 1 that much. BioShock 2 is my favorite because of how different it feels, how alien it feels at times, how unique everything is. It's a problem when you remove parts of a game to quote unquote modernize it. Having the thought that the weapon wheel was an old thing, a part of the years of old, thinking the weapon hook was the weapon wheel was like, oh, this is old, we can't use this. This is, all the old games have this. Half-Life 1, you can have any gun you want. Half-Life 2, you can have all the guns. One of my biggest problems with Infinite is removing the weapon wheel, making the weapons dogshit boring. Never utilizing the skyhook or using the ability that Elizabeth has to summon things from other worlds aside from making a fucking turret appear, making some fucking cover appear, making some fucking ammo appear. But I'm not talking about the DLC because I like Burial at Sea. I will give you Burial at Sea. I have no problem giving you Burial at Sea. Burial at Sea is pretty good. My problem is you don't need to reinvent the wheel when it comes to at least the weapon wheel. And 2, you have a game that takes place in the sky. You have so many options for unique weaponry, and you never, ever do it. Here's a pistol. Here's a better pistol. Here's a grenade launcher. Here's a sniper rifle. Literally the most boring selection of weapons in almost any game, in such a unique environment where it doesn't have to be fucking boring. I've replayed through Infinite 5 times, and the BioShock replays are coming up again, so I'll bring this up again. Burial at Sea is great. I like the DLC for Infinite. My problem is Infinite with its gameplay at its core, right? Is that it's boring and the story doesn't say anything. And I don't mind if a video game story doesn't quote unquote say anything. I'm not like, yes, queen, say something, queen. I don't give a shit. What I care about is when the game constantly pretends like it's saying something. When the game literally exists for pseudo-intellectuals to look at it and go, I love this game and I love Inception. This is my problem with Infinite, is it had a chance to be unique. And aside from scripted segments, aside from the story being half dog shit and half interesting, the story was about Booker DeWitt. Here's the thing. You do not show a scene like this. All right? I'm going to bring this up. You don't show a scene like this without pretending you're saying something. This is my problem right here with the game, in terms of like, it's trying to say something. It doesn't say anything. It tries to say something without saying anything. If you're conveying a more mature message, saying that choice doesn't matter. Okay, so the core themes of BioShock Infinite, I'm steamed. The core themes of BioShock Infinite were that choice doesn't matter. That's a core theme in the story. Your choices don't matter. That's what the fucking twins are saying throughout the whole game. It's not a personal story. The game is trying to say something without saying anything. Every choice you make in the game, everything you do ends the same. Because what it's saying is choices don't matter. Which is the dumbest fucking message to convey in a video game. Booker, choose my brooch. Booker, do this, do that. It's saying that your choices don't matter. And it's saying that choices don't matter and everybody's bad. This is what I walked away after replaying BioShock Infinite 4 times in my life. Maybe 5. No, 5 actually, because I played it on PS3 too. 5 times I've replayed this game. 5 times. There is not a game I am more educated on than BioShock Infinite and why I dislike it. Burial at Sea is good. I like it. It's a lot of fun. I don't mind some of the concepts they were trying to explore with alternate realities. But they pretend they're saying something in the game without saying anything. You can call me like a fucking Wojak, a Soyjack, all that shit. My problem with the game is it doesn't say shit while trying to pretend it says shit. It is a pseudo-intellectual game. It is a game that's like, oh, I'm so smart for playing this game. And yeah, if you look at Booker's story, if you railroad yourself into Booker's story isn't that bad. But the problem is you can't just railroad yourself in the game when it's shoving everything in your face. The game is about player choice and how it doesn't matter because you're always going to get to the same place no matter what, no matter what, which is a shitty story. Because you have to look at developer intent, you have to look at writer's intent, and you have to look at the game more as a whole. You can't pick one part of the game and railroad yourself on it. Right? You can't. Because the story is about how it doesn't fucking matter what you do, you're always gonna drown yourself. And then because you drown yourself, technically, paradoxically, everything you did doesn't matter because you killed yourself, because you drowned yourself. But if you didn't drown yourself, everything you did would matter, and then it wouldn't matter, and then it would matter. I hope I'm explaining myself properly, because I'm not the most eloquent person, but gameplay-wise, I think it does a couple baller things, but it doesn't expand on them properly. It got rid of the weapon wheel. The game doesn't say anything without it, while it tries to say something, and ultimately the game's major theme of choice doesn't matter is a stupid decision, when choice did matter in Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2. And a game named Bioshock should probably be thematically appropriate to the other Bioshock games instead of just going, remember the lighthouse, end of the game, remember the lighthouse from Bioshock 1, remember the lighthouse from Bioshock 1, remember the lighthouse from Bioshock 1, remember Bioshock 1? As a player, it's nice to know that my choices matter, because as somebody who is experiencing interactive media, I like that what I do has an impact on this fictional world. That's one of the reasons I play video games. Playing a game and making a choice and having the option to make a choice is one of the reasons I like gaming as an interactive media. It's one of the reasons I love video games, because it's more than books. And a choice may be from choosing what gun to pick up to making a physical story choice. One of the reasons I love Mass Effect so much is, yeah, it boils down to 3 endings, but your choices have an impact on that narrative world. What you do affects the little things. When it comes, well, psychological thriller games, I generally think they're all dog shit. Yeah, I don't like those games because it arrests control away from the player. Well, Deltarune's not finished. Deltarune also does give you separate choices because there are options. I don't like Soma. I mean, Soma's interesting. From a narrative standpoint, Soma's interesting. I don't like games that you're not in control, because that's one major part of why I play video games. Now, it's neat to experience a story like that, but I don't like them. They're not for me. What's the best game for player choice actually mattering? Witcher 3, Fallout New Vegas, Mass Effect. Witcher 3, Fallout New Vegas, Mass Effect. Yes, Mass Effect has the ending, but I mean, there are so many little things that add up in 1, 2, and 3. But this is what I'm talking about, is also Alpha Protocol. Yeah, that is a game I like. When the game arrests control from the player, and that's my problem with Bioshock Infinite, is it fakes you out. It presents you with a choice. And the choices that you do don't matter. And the game throws it in your face and says, ha ha, you don't matter. You're nothing in this world. Everything you do in this world is toxic. You're bad. You're a bad boy. Kill yourself, bad boy. Because you exist, you're a bad boy. You're such a bad boy. Whereas in other games, let's take Halo, for example. Halo doesn't have any choices, per se. But why I like playing Halo is the gameplay choices that are present. Going through and playing Halo, yeah, I don't get to make choices, but it's very interactive in how I play the game. I won't play a game the same way. I won't play a game of Halo the same way somebody else will play Halo, right? That's what's cool about Halo, is not the narrative choice, but the gameplay choices that you can make. And that's my problem with Infinite, is 9 times out of 10, everybody played the game the same way. There is a best way to play the game. And sure, there's a best way to play Halo, but Halo offers a lot of different choices for how you experience it and how you do it. While the narrative stays the same because there's no narrative choice, the gameplay choices that you make are very important to the game. Because Halo has always been, at its core, a game where you have 2 weapons, grenades, and you get to make those combat choices. Infinite tries to introduce those gameplay choices, but it's still a Bioshock game, so it suffers because that wasn't a core part of its game. Originally, with Bioshock 1 and 2, you had a full suite of weaponry. And you made choices that changed good ending or bad ending. And even just that little bit made me feel a little better. How do people play Infinite? You picked up the guns that were the best guns. And you either used like one of the firepower and maybe the bull power, or you didn't use the vigors at all. Maybe use the bird one, but the bird one sucked. It was like no point. I have not seen the two plasmids, quote unquote, the vigors. The two plasmids that I've seen everybody use is the bull rush one and the bullet deflect one. And then there's obviously arenas that are like, this is the sniper arena. Go and grab the sniper and shoot here. This is the arena where we only give you a pistol. Go through here. This is the skyhook arena. Get on the skyhook and have some fun. Do you want the sentry turret or the small amount of cover? Well, am I going to take the sentry turret that kills 12 people or the small amount of cover? Oh, hello. Thank you for the raid. I'm bitching about Bioshock Infinite. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here bitching about Bioshock Infinite. I apologize. I'll get over myself. I will stop bitching about Bioshock Infinite. Thank you for the raid. It's really, really cool. I gotta go to bed because I gotta go to school. That's not true. I'm an old man. Bucking Bronco was the bull, and the deflect. Those were the two, like, main ones that I saw literally everybody used. Everybody that I saw used them. But that's what I'm talking about, is taking away player choice is a core theme of Bioshock Infinite. And that sucks. Because that's what video games are about. Video games are literally about player choice. Man, I apologize. Sorry. I was just sitting here bitching about Bioshock Infinite. I'm so sorry. No, nobody wants to hear me yell about Bioshock Infinite for like 90 minutes. Like I said, and then like the fact the game doesn't really say anything aside from player choice doesn't matter is it's unfortunate, and I'm not happy with Infinite, and that's why I like Bioshock 2. Because at least gameplay is fucking, like, weird and alien and good. Yeah, it boils down to go to arena and protect little sister a lot of the time, but I still liked it. Damn! Oh, we gotta act like we're normal here? Thank you, Kofi White, for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm gonna act like I'm very normal. I'm a normal guy. You know what? I like eating sand, going and getting a nice pepperoni pizza pie. I love walking on the beach and letting the sand crush between my toes. I'm a super normal guy. Welcome to my normal stream. Would you like to talk about sports? I hope the Deltas are going to do well this sports season. I hope the Deltas are going to have a good season of sports. I like that someone had his opinion so bad that it made the streamer go on a serious tangent. That's like my problem. What would my ideal Bioshock 4 be? Not written by Ken Levine. Bioshock 1 be like, I read Atlas Shrugged, I love it. Bioshock Infinite be like, what if I said absolutely nothing? What if my game said nothing? Would that be swell? What if my first game was like, a man chooses and a slave doesn't go into the Chuck E. Cheese ball pit? And what if my fourth game said nothing? I have very heated opinions when it comes to Bioshock. Because it is there's so much interesting stuff in Bioshock, and it's so sad it's in Bioshock. Do I have to use Banshees in Halo? Oh, no. You could give BioShock to any other developer and you'd probably have a better time than if you took it away from Ken Levine. I'm sorry. I'm not afraid of saying this. Ken Levine is dog shit. BioShock Infinite's gonna be in developer hell, or BioShock 4 is gonna be a development hell, because Ken Levine hasn't finished reading Infinite Jest yet. Sorry, Ken Levine, the jest is infinite. It never ends. Read the book. Ken Levine be reading Infinite Jest and be like, what if I made a game like this? I don't even know if he's British. I'm just assuming. I did voiceover work, yeah. I haven't in a while because it sucks and I live in Iowa. If you go to my Brendaniel YouTube channel, there's a playlist of things I was in. If I was gonna toot my own horn, I'd say I'm in 2 Filthy Frank videos. One of them that's no longer on YouTube, which is Human Cake, and a bunch of random shit. Oh, but I mean, somebody mentioned Deltarune, and Deltarune is about player choice not mattering, but we don't really know that yet. That's the problem with Deltarune, is I can't offer insightful commentary about it because it's not done. Right? That's my problem with Deltarune. Fuck, I wish it was done. Because I'd love to be able to talk about it from a what I liked standpoint. But I literally can't. Because it's not done. How do I shoot the Banshee bomb? What's the Banshee bomb button? Is there not one? Oh no. But yeah, I don't know, player choice is one of the only things that I'm, like, confident in talking about because it's something that's incredibly important to me. Oh, you gotta switch weapon. Oh. Ew, I hate that.
Mirror, let me tell you something, son. Let me tell you something. We're supposed to be friends. And I don't like that you're trying to find me.
All right, good night, Canadian Pie. Thanks for stopping by.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to convert.
I guess
to the
my
tower.
biggest problem with player choice and narrative choice in BioShock is that there is narrative choice in BioShock 1 and 2. And it feels like I don't like it when you reverse. If your video game has something that is necessary, or like that I feel is necessary to the game, like in BioShock. Like, I feel like narrative choice is very important to me in BioShock. Why do the turrets look like Scooty Puff Juniors from Futurama now? When I feel like the narrative choice in BioShock is very important to me. Because it's a mainstay of the game until Infinite. Literally, the 2 BioShock games. It's part of them. It's a mainstay. Removing it feels like they're trying to be really smart. Ew, this beam, ew, there's a beam, ew. There's a beam, ew, there's a beam rifle, ew. What do they do? It's not Minecrafty anymore, ew. Why does this look like a Minecraft gun? I hate this. Oh, come here. You running at me? Body. Get out of the car. Sir, out of the car. Bad move. Had a better chance of killing me without the car. Bad move. BioShock Infinite did something cool, which was flipping the main themes and subverting expectation. Well, like, no. Because subverting the expectations doesn't mean something's good. BioShock's like main line is a man chooses, a slave obeys. And then BioShock Infinite has slavery in it.
Those are some expectations that are definitely subverted. Yeah.
And then it says, both sides bad. The Resistance, they're also bad. And then it got rid of the weapon wheel, which is like, personally, when it comes to like gameplay, that's probably my biggest problem with Infinite, really, is like, I don't care about video game character choice, though, is the thing. I care about player choice. A player's influence on a world matters to me. That's one of the reasons I like I said, I literally play video games for player choice. That's very important to me. It didn't make the games bad. Literally watching right now what a bad game. I can't wait to get to the Prometheans. They are so cool. People who like Halo 4 legitimately love it for the campaign are the type of people to swallow the dinosaur sponges to see if they grow, like, get pregnant with a dinosaur. I'm sorry. I think Halo 4 is a very okay 343 game because this is their first chance at a video game from Halo. Because Halo CE Anniversary is not a video game, it's an exercise in torture. But I think if you like Halo 4 over any of the Bungie Halos, I think you used to eat the dinosaur pill so you could pretend you were pregnant with dinosaurs. Yeah. Well, they were little grow these dinosaurs, make them big. Listen, Halo 4, I think, is like, if you separate it from Halo, I think it's okay. Like, multiplayer-wise, I don't have anything to say about the multiplayer, because I barely played it, right? Only campaign. I think if you like the campaign over any of the Bungie games, I think that you ate dinosaur sponges as a kid to get pregnant with dinosaurs. Because I think Halo 4 suffers as a Halo game. Aesthetically and enemy-wise. Halo 4 multiplayer was amazing. I'm not talking about the multiplayer is the thing, though. Like, enjoy the multiplayer, whatever. I'm talking about the campaign. I didn't grow up with Halo 4 either, so... Please die. He shoot you on your big daddy tank. Nah, I love Halo 1 original, like Halo CE. Halo CE Anniversary. Oh. Man, there's a fucking rocket launcher here. Gotcha, bitch. See, and I grew up with Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach. When 4 came out, I'd switched over to PC gaming. Right? Completely. I was like, I'm not going to play this game because it's never going to come to PC. And honestly, I care way more about the Halo multiplayer up front, or sorry, the Halo campaign up front, than I care about multiplayer. But I'm old. I'm ancient. I'm literally old. I'm 28. That means I'm literally ancient. I'm grandpa. But, like I said, I'll admit, Halo 4 has some really neat things that it does. The battle rifle looks like dog shit. But every other gun, like, I like how kind of chunky they are. Then again, I'm really, really picky about the BR. And if your BR isn't like the Halo 3 battle rifle,
I'm a little bit picky. I'm a little bit judgmental.
World's first geriatric streamer. Yeah, you're welcome. I got the catheter bag and I'm ready to poop. Yeah, I poop into a bag. What of it? Makes me cooler. Yeah, I'm cool. I poop in a bag. Do you get your own bag to poop in? Unlikely. You don't get a poop in a bag, do you? Unlikely. I poop in a bag, do you? You don't even get to get the free catheter at the nursing home. I do. Everybody at the nursing home said I'm pyoggers. No, I love Reach. No, Reach is probably the best standalone story in a Halo game. Well, no, that's a colostomy bag. A colostomy bag is the poop bag. The pee bag is a catheter. I know what it is, James. Halo CE suffers because if you play it on the Master Chief Collection, one, it hasn't aged as well as I would personally like, and two, I'm gonna die. Well, not that, but like, you know. Two, Halo CE Anniversary is fucking awful. Halo CE Anniversary is so fucking bad looking. It looks so bad. It looks so bad.
We're about to have our hands full.
It looks so bad. It looks so bad. It looks so bad.
All ground teams to secure the
How do you
tower
make it look
entrance
so
above us.
bad? Why? Hey, listen, I'm not a game dev and I don't watch. See, here's the thing too. I don't watch 5-hour game dev videos and fucking video game essays. Like if I feel this way about a game, it's because I feel that way. Not because I watched somebody tell me how to feel about a video game. Right? And at least that's something that I like about me, right? Even if I have a dog shit opinion, at least it's my opinion. I'm not gonna watch a 5-hour video of a YouTuber talking about why a game good or a game bad, right? That's one reason I play video games, right? Sometimes I watch a shorter video game essay just to see how they felt versus how I felt. No, Reach is great about that.
We're about to have our hands full.
Because Reach was great because it didn't try to trick you into thinking your choices matter. My problem with Infinite, calling me a clown because I said that player choice matters, and then saying, oh, Brendan, you like Halo Reach, and you die at the end of that, so your player choice doesn't matter. When I stated that narratively, I wasn't worried. I stated literally while I was talking about BioShock that narrative choice isn't a thing that I care about in Halo. Gaming choice, your choice of weapons, your choice of gameplay, your choice of how you play the game is what I care about Halo. It literally tells you at the beginning of Reach, it doesn't pretend like your choices matter like an Infinite. It doesn't pretend like it's something more than what it actually is. Reach is a blunt baseball bat to the head. And I fucking love having CTE. This is the false equivalence that you're making is I'm talking about narrative choice in BioShock versus gaming choice in Halo. Right? Two separate topics. Saying that, bringing my argument over and moving it to a different platform and saying that I'm wrong because I have a different opinion on a different platform is like you're looking at me and I'm on a completely different train and you're yelling at me from the other train. You're throwing baseballs at me, but I'm on a different train. I'm going this way, you're going that way. Halo is about gameplay choices. Halo is about moment-to-moment combat. It was never about narrative choices. BioShock was always about narrative choices until they decided the narrative choices don't matter. The narrative choices, they don't matter. This game, it's not your mummy's game. Taking a game and fundamentally changing how that game works and functions when it's part of a series is something that is hard to do and hard to do well. And I don't think Infinite did it well. And that's my point, is narrative choice is a huge part of BioShock Infinite. Saying that Reach's just survive final mission makes me a clown when Reach isn't anything than what it is. It is literally about the moment-to-moment gameplay and the hopeless story. Whereas Infinite, going in blind, you'd think it was like any other BioShock game until the end, when it says, hey, go fuck yourself. Guess what? Elizabeth has to drown you now. Get fucked, nerd. And then it hangs 10 and it jumps off the platform and skydives into the fucking septic tank. And that's my problem with Infinite. Really, I like it when narrative choice matters in video games. I do. But I also like it when moment-to-moment gameplay matters in a video game. I do. There are a million moving parts to games. One reason I don't like psychological thrillers is because sometimes they're just either A, too easy to fucking tell you what it's like, or B, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought because I'm an old man. I'm stupid. But yeah, moment-to-moment gameplay is important to me as well. But that's, like I said, video games are moving pieces. Video games are a puzzle put together of different moving parts, put together from a billion different pieces. And I like to put narrative choices up high on there. One thing I like about Halo is I don't play Halo for the narrative choice. I don't play Halo really for the narrative, even though I like parts of the narrative. I like Halo because I unga bunga, I killed the bad guys, and the Green Man is cool. Because if I'm looking for a thought-provoking story, I'll go play Soma. I'll go play a game that challenges my intellect. Infinite, while not an awful game, doesn't say anything. Like I said, it doesn't say anything. Infinite says nothing aside from your choices don't matter. In the worst way. BioShock Infinite, not Halo Infinite, of course. BioShock Infinite tells you that you're worthless and that you shouldn't exist and that the fact that you're alive is a bad thing. BioShock Infinite is literally a game for people who say they're very intelligent. It's a pseudo-intellectual game. And that's my problem with it. It isn't an intellectual game. It is a Marvel video game. It's a Marvel game. It literally tricks you into thinking you're smarter than you actually are. Because yeah, from the first moment I saw the game, from the first moment I played it, I pretty much knew what was going to happen beat for beat. But I still thought, no, they're not going to do that because that would be stupid. That would be narrative suicide. And that's what it did. Stanley Parable is a much better video game for telling you your choices don't matter. It's a Marvel game, and I'm going to tell you why. You know how Iron Man uses science-y stuff to wear an Iron Man suit? Tell me how the blimps fly. Explain to me. Explain to me how the blimps fly. How do the blimps fly? Do you know what the twins say? How do the blimps fly? They got quantum particles inside of them that keep them afloat. Literally Marvel. Just like Marvel movies. The science in BioShock Infinite is the same way they do science in Marvel movies. There's a huge-ass lore entry, and the huge-ass lore entry boils down to, yeah, we took quantum particles and we stuck them in balloons. We put them in there. Iron Man, how does your suit work? I took a big energy source and I put it in my heart. And it worked real good. This is my problem. My problem with Marvel and my problem with Bioshock Infinite. If you're gonna try to explain why something works with science, have an explanation that's a little bit farther than because it's science-y. Brandon, it's dumb for Rapture to exist. Yeah, but it makes more sense. And they don't really try to, like, justify it. They don't need to justify it. They don't have to justify Rapture's existence. Bioshock Infinite is so worried about how it presents itself. It's so self-conscious that it's like, because science is cool. And I go on the I Fucking Love Science Facebook page and I press like. Rapture never needs to explain itself. It doesn't ever have to. You know why Rapture exists? Because a rich guy wanted it to exist. Do you know why Infinite exists? Because politics and because, black people and because city in the sky and quantum particles and cool science, and the cool science also makes sense because Elizabeth has science fingers and she got the science fingers. Rapture never needs to explain itself. That's what's great about it. It doesn't. That's what's better about Bioshock 1 and 2. Albeit, Infinite might edge a little bit more than 1 in some ways, in some categories. Like, skyhooks are cool. I wish they were more utilized. Like, I'm not saying the whole game is shit. I'm just saying it's not a good Bioshock game. And it's definitely not better than 2. Especially from a gameplay standpoint. And yeah, Mormons have this practice that's called soaking, and they put their they put their penis in the lady, and then they have their friend jump on the bed. They don't actually do it all themselves. So then their friend jumps on the bed. So it's kind of like sex. Well, Prey is an immersive sim. Bioshock 1 and 2 are, in a lot of ways, Bioshock 1 in a lot of ways is almost an immersive sim. I don't like Combat Arena DLC. It's Combat Arena DLC, right? No point to me playing it. I don't like it. I don't like the gameplay. So, like, I don't like the gunplay at all. So, like, I wouldn't like it. That is my problem with Infinite. I don't like the gunplay at all. So why would I play a Combat Arena? To be fair, though, too, I haven't liked any Combat Arena in, like, any video game, even Firefight and Halo to an extent. Because I just, like, don't care. Because I'm cool like that. I have a big dick and I swing it around and I hit people in the face with it without meaning to. Sorry.
Where's the terminus?
No, shut up. This is heroic. Stop, James. But yeah, I do, in some parts I respect your opinion, especially knowing that it's your first Bioshock game and you played that one first, so that was your first impression of it. I can understand where you're coming from, Adamus. I do respect your opinion, in terms of you like it, and that's really what it boils down to. Did I like Prey? I like Prey. Prey had a lot of choices in terms of how to finish the game and how to finish levels and how to do things. That's why it's an immersive sim. No, I like Prey. Prey's awesome. I like Dishonored. I like Deathloop. You know why I don't like Bioshock? Because it's fucking linear. Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2, Bioshock 3, in a lot of ways it's very, very, very linear. And I don't really call it an immersive sim. Mostly because I don't, after playing through all the Bioshocks up to 5 times, I don't ever really feel like there are a lot of different ways to complete certain segments aside from utilizing your powers differently. And maybe using a turret. I never felt like Bioshock really quite lived up to the immersive sim name. But that's because I just feel like it's almost there. Almost there. But it's not. But no, I loved Prey. Like, don't expect me to dislike a game because, like, the skyhooks were kind of bad. No, what I would recommend is play through 1 and 2 if you get a chance. Play through 1 and 2 and then replay Infinite. Go into 2 Like one, you don't have. I just say play 2
According to the cathedral, this terminus
because Bioshock 2 is
one
so
node of a
good in
larger
so many
transmitter
ways.
That spans the entire planet.
What?
Especially in the ways
access
that
the outer
combat
spaces to
actually is
these
varied and
transmissions?
different.
The system responded with this.
What is it?
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
Humanity. That's got to be infinity.
Adam, play 2, and if you don't like 2, that is
Let me try
fair.
to open a portal.
I Divine Cyromancy is a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm brain dead when it comes to it. I can't fathom that game, but it is a lot of fun.
Cortana.
If you get a chance, though, play Bioshock 2.
Where?
Unless if you can't play it because of like problems with the sea, then I guess I get it.
Set a waypoint out of the tower.
That's fair. I do wish you could actually experience Bioshock 2 so you can understand what I'm talking about.
How did... Quick! Into the portal!
What fucking portal? You gotta... I hate this game. Oh no! The toys have been summoned! Go, Master Chief! Go be an action figure. You are a toy!
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs.
I hate how everything looks like it's a toy. Why does everybody in this game look like an action figure? Why?
Where's Infinity?
This is Requiem's core, all right. But Infinity is definitely not here. That satellite in the center is amplifying the ship's broadcasts like a relay.
Maybe we can use it to respond.
Perhaps.
There's gonna be Buzz Lightyear cosmetics in Halo Infinite.
We'd have to take them out to contact Infinity.
Can you get us there?
I wanna die.
Opening a gate to the first beam pylon. Pull me, and let's go.
You can tell they almost thought about giving Cortana titty physics in this one. Like, somebody at 343 was like, do I press the button to turn on titty physics? Do I do it? Do I press the titty physics button? Do I press the boobah button?
Hope you don't mind hoofing it a little.
Do I press the boobah button? Oh my god. Oh. Green blood, because they made the game T for teen. You're a child and you really like Halo 4. Hi there, my mom just got me an Xbox 360. I'm upgrading from my Nintendo DS Lite, and I'm gonna be playing Halo 4 with all my friends on Xbox Live. I cannot wait to go into middle school and tell them all about the Prometheans. My mom just got me an Xbox, and I'm gonna play Halo 4. I've never played a Halo game, because they all suck except 4. I like how they look like toys. I get the action figure. This is the gun pointed squarely at my temple. This is the gun pointed squarely at my temple. Should I pull the trigger? I'm pulling the trigger. Damn. Looks like I'm alive still.
Contact.
What if I just run through this area? What if I just don't engage with him at all? I'm just gonna leave him alone.
And they're back.
What if I just ignore him?
Coming down the wall.
I don't care. You guys can attack me as much as you want. I don't care. Go for it. I'm in a cutscene. Keep shooting at me. I don't give a shit. Go for it. Keep shooting at me.
Things we saw in the terminus.
Yep, cool. That was a great combat. Oh my fucking god. Literally a toy. You are a toy.
Sunshine, isn't he?
You are a toy.
Peek under the hood, I'd
You
say
are
his
a toy
construct's
for
less
children.
kinetic in nature.
You are a toy.
Similar phasing activity at the edge of our sensors. We're about
What
to
if I just ignore them? What if I just run away? What if I just ignore them? I'm just running away. Oh, I can't? I have to fight them now? Okay. What gun do they have? Oh, cool. Oh, that's so epic! Bro! That's so epic and awesome! The gun looks like a banana gun! Oh, you're so fucking... Damn, I can hear the sound of somebody shitting from 300 miles away. That's crazy. Oh my god, it's so cool that when they die, they're dead. I love it. Do you hear that? The sound of somebody taking a fat, massive shit? I hear it. It's crazy, right? Literally sloppy shit. What do you say they look like toys? They look like toys. That's the best way I can describe it. They look like toys.
So far, I've pulled multiple strings referring to the big ones as...
I don't get that from Halo Infinite at all. Everybody looks like a fucking Seth MacFarlane toy. Sorry, a Todd McFarlane toy, sorry. Everybody looks like a Todd McFarlane action figure. Like, 1 second. Let me actually look this up. Halo 4 action figures. Yeah, there was a whole line of Halo 4 action figures. Yeah. Yeah, of course there was. Yeah, of course there was. Everybody looks like a toy. They all look like toys. Like, all right, let me get the image. Okay. It legitimately looks like they pulled him out of the box. It looks like they pulled him out of the box and put him in the game. It looked like toys. That's what I mean when I say they look like toys. The Prometheans especially look like toys. Like, I can't fully explain why, but everything in my head is screaming, this is a toy, 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 this is a toy. Like, one, I'm a weirdo, right? Understand, of course, that I'm a fucking weirdo. But they are a toy. They are toys. All right, let me try to pull up a visual. Halo 4 Chief versus Halo Infinite Chief. Let me get this image. All right, here's the Master Chief armor throughout the years. This is probably the easiest image I can grab. All right. It looks like he has literal points of articulation in 4. Like, everything is too complex, right? There are too many little pieces and little differences in the armor. Even in 5, the armor looks better than in 4. It's too complex. Whereas in Infinite, it looks like armor. There are too many little pieces and little gadgets, little gizmos. It looks like a toy, right? Now, Infinite, I don't think looks better than 2 or 3, but it's way closer than a modern reinterpretation of 2 and 3. Halo 4, it looks like he has points. Halo 4 and 5, it looks like he has points of articulation, like an action figure. No. The more complex the armor is, the more it looks like a toy. That's my problem with it. Is somehow they tried to make it more realistic, but it made it less realistic. No, it looks like a toy. Making it more realistic made it less realistic because there's too much going on there. You know what I like about the Halo armor in 1, 2, 3, and Infinite? It looks like armor. There's an undersuit and an oversuit. There's a cuirass, a crotch piece, leg pieces, greaves, boots, shoulder pads, and helmet. In Halo 4 and 5, it's like, gadoosh, gadoosh, gadoosh. Because it's overcomplicated. It's too complex. That's my problem with it. It's too much. It's visual nausea. A lot of the times, simple is better. Simple is nicer. Simple is good. Because the more simple something is, the more realistic it is. Because everything that can be made will always be shot to made cheap, like to be made cheaper. Chief's armor has never looked unrealistic. It's a science fiction game. It's looked the way it's supposed to look. Halo 4 and 5 almost don't even look like Halo. It's almost like it's a knockoff because of how they did it. It looks like an action figure. See, I don't know what you mean by doesn't have a normal range of movement. When literally Halo 4, it looks like he has action figure points of articulation. Now let me ask you this, JoJo reference. How often did you play with action figures as a child? Did you play with action figures? Just a like basic question. How often did you play with action figures as a child?
So far, I've pulled multiple strings referring
That's a point of reference I'm gonna need.
Promethean Knights. Beyond that, though, things get a bit false.
I mean, like, action figures. Like, oh, you've got some cool action figures? How often? Not very often, couldn't afford them. I had dirt cheap Dollar Tree action figures as a kid. So often, I'd go to Dollar General, I'd get an action figure for like $1 or $2, and I'd fucking break those motherfuckers in half.
You must be getting close to the pylon.
The aesthetic, or the action figure aesthetic, it really looks like an action figure, especially if you had a lot of experience with it.
So far,
I feel like if you played with action figures, you might understand what I'm talking about, but if you didn't, like, like it's hard to articulate what I mean. It's hard to articulate how it just literally looks like an action figure. For example, all right, I gotta pull this up. I'll pull up Todd McFarlane's action figures to give you an idea of what I mean when I say it's more complex, therefore it looks more like an action figure. I need an action figure example. Ooh, I think there's a Destiny Todd McFarlane figure, actually. That'll help a lot. All right. So, you would think, oh, the more simple it is, the more it looks like a toy, right? Not true at all. Here is, from Bungie, in fact, Destiny. Here are action figures that are like $20. They're like $20 a piece. Articulating legs, articulating arms, articulating elbows, articulating head. That's why I think Halo 4 looks like an action figure. They're 20 a pop, they're 20 a pop. That's what I thought. Something about the articulation and the way the armor feels like almost a darker plastic screams action figure to me. And part of that is I worked at GameStop for 4 years, right? And overcomplicating something to make it quote unquote more realistic doesn't make it more realistic. There's a reason why simple gun design beats the fuck out of overcomplicated guns any day. Same with body armor. Same with anything. There's an eternal term I like to use. Right? And it's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right? I can hold it down for a shotgun effect. Oh, neat. Too bad it's dog shit. But it's hard to
The
explain.
relay interference is increasing.
Is the more complicated a
Must be
design
getting
can
close to
be,
the pylon.
the more it looks like dog shit. That is essentially why Halo Infinite works so well, is a lot of the aesthetic has been completely simplified. In a good way. And I think 343 is doing good. I really do. I think they're doing a good job with Infinite so far-ish. I think they could do better, but I think they still did good. But yeah, sorry. I've been very opinionated and not very funny today. Normally, I'm a lot more stupid sounding. Well,
It depends on your opinion on how I feel about how I talk about video games.
because I have bad opinions usually. Don't listen to me when it comes to video games. I have 300 hours in Fallout 76. You can't trust anything I say. I play Fortnite. You can't trust a word I say. I play Fortnite. Literally garbage. What? I hate that nothing has a fucking zoom. Why are you on the walls? You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the fucking worst enemy in Halo 3. The Flood Snipers. Ugh. Oh yeah, I do have a 3090, so my opinions are correct. I'm based in 3090 build. You're right. Actually, you are right. I'm always right. I've forgotten. I'm always right, and everybody else is always wrong. Thank you. There are Flood Snipers in Halo 3, yes. They're the fucking worst enemy in the game. Oh my god, is that an literally an engineer? Oh my god. Oh, I can't use a gun while using this. Okay, fair. Fair, valid. That's pretty valid. I get it. Pretty cool. I fucking love Halo's aesthetic until this one. Dude, I love Halo's aesthetic until we get to this one. Lens flare, bloom. Lens flare, bloom. Lens flare, bloom.
What's that distortion?
That's me. Something about moving through those portals is increasing the load on my systems.
Are you gonna be all right?
Don't worry. I've held off rampancy this long, haven't I? That's the target, but it
These...
looks like the entrance is shielded.
I gotta be real with you. These enemies suck. Halo 4, shoot a dog. I'm sorry. It's literally Halo 4, shoot that dog. I fucking... Why? Halo 4, shoot that dog. Why?
That's the target, but it looks like the entrance is shielded. Let's
Well,
figure out-
see, Halo Infinite is literally like an attempt to fix Halo. How many dogs did the Didac zap to kill these ones? Halo Infinite is literally them trying to fix everything from Halo 5. When I get to Halo 5, I'll talk about how miserable it is. I don't think Halo 4 is that terrible. I just think it's a lot of design decisions that make it kind of bad. Just kind of bad as a Halo game, and also the fact that, like, I don't give a shit about the lore past Halo 3 and Reach. Oh, I don't fucking care. Cause I think the fucking Promethean lore and everything surrounding the Prometheans is literally dog shit writing. Especially because it almost literally removes... Okay, and I'm going to talk about this, and James might take issue with this.
Everything that the Forerunners did was to stop the flood. Everything they did when it came to their super weapons, everything they sacrificed was to stop the flood. When you sit there and you tell me the guys who stopped the flood by blowing up the galaxy and exploding all life, they actually had a super bad guy in their ranks who was really bad. Actually, the Forerunners were trying to kill the mega flood virus, and also they had their own version of Hitler. It's so stupid. And this is what worries me about the Endless. In Halo Infinite, there's a race that's said to be scarier than the Flood, who are literally the end-all, be-all major apocalyptic event in the universe, when they're essentially like an organic version of gray goo nanites. This is my problem with the quote-unquote new lore, is before Halo really focused on the human struggle, especially a lot of the books tend to focus more on the human struggle. And then they're kind of unfortunately reaching the shonen anime problem, which is a problem with a lot of media. When do you escalate? How do you escalate? How can you escalate? And how do you make a bigger bad for your next movie, TV show, book, comic book, video game? How do you evolve your product so you can sell another product? Well, you go bigger. It's easy. Go bigger. And this is why Bungie went smaller with Halo 3 and went smaller with Halo Reach. Because Halo 3 was the penultimate problem. Halo 3, while unfortunately the final act of Halo 2, the Flood, were the final major problem in the universe. They were the worst thing that could happen, the worst case scenario. And that's why ODST went smaller. That's why Reach went smaller. And this is the problem with 4, 5, and in some parts Infinite. Infinite up to a point feels like a step back from 4 and 5. To a point. I mean, really depends on what we see with the Endless. But the Flood are the worst thing that can happen. So how do you make something that's worse than the worst thing? How do you do it? How do you make something worse than the worst thing? I mean, yeah, you could do the fuck with time, but the problem with time travel is 99% of time travel stories are dog shit. I'm sorry, Doctor Who fans. Time travel's dog shit. In most stories. Because time travel ends up becoming way more about the questions rather than the answers. I don't like time travel as a narrative device. I think it's lazy. I think it's like the last thing, like, what do we do? Time travel. It asks way more questions than it answers. And in the worst fucking way. In the worst fucking way. How does the time travel work this time? What system of time travel? Can paradox exist? Introducing it into a story that never had it before? Not my favorite thing. But, personal opinion, I just think time travel is dog shit unless it's a central point from the beginning. Well, time travel in Harry Potter is literally dog shit.
The time turner is fucking garbage. It's a stupid thing. Literally giving a student the time turner so that she can do more classes is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever read in any book ever to ever exist. Actually, the worst thing. Remember when J.K. Rowling wrote, not wrote, but endorsed The Cursed Child? Can I tell you all about The Cursed Child so I can stop bitching about Halo for a second? J.K. Rowling endorsed a play for Harry Potter as canon. And in this play, in Harry Potter, there's a witch on the train that gives snacks to all the kids going to Hogwarts. There's just a witch. She like works on the train. She gives them snacks. The Cursed Child makes the witch out to be an immortal demon who transforms and attacks everybody on sight. And I've never in my life ever thought, you know that witch who sells popcorn and chocolate frogs? Let's turn her into an immortal demon who protects the train? The Cursed Child, by the way, is Voldemort's daughter. That's the plot. The other plot, Harry's kid, is angsty. And that's it. And this is a book written, it's literally fan fiction written by somebody that got turned into a play and then endorsed by J.K. Rowling. The problem with it is J.K. Rowling said, yeah, this is canon. Angsty. My son's name is Albus Severus Snape. I'm Harry Potter. It's so awful. It's so bad. It makes me cringe. It makes me so depressed. That was before J.K. Rowling was like, I'm a piece of shit.
Well done, Chief. One to go.
I read the whole book on a trip, and I got so mad that when I got back home from the trip, I immediately made like a 15-minute video talking about how much I hated it. All right. I'm gonna go to bed now. I think I'm finally tired enough, so thank y'all for coming to the stream. I'm sorry I spent a lot of the stream just bitching about video games, but if you enjoyed it, good job. It's because I'm tired and my filter's off. But yeah, Halo 4 is my can't sleep video game, so we'll finish it here eventually. I hope you have a good night. Mwah. And goodbye.